Just recently I was asked to serve as a judge for a business pitch competition that was held on our campus in our business school. When my fellow professor asked if I would join in, I immediately responded, and the reason is simple. One of the perks of being a college professor is the ever-present opportunity to make a real difference and perhaps even leave a lasting impression in the mind of my students. My task was simple. In addition to 3 other judges, we were searching for ideas that stood out from the competition and/or solved a problem. While the formats and concepts varied from pitch to pitch, I wanted to hear and see how these young, talented entrepreneurs were going to reach into their toolbox and respond to the number one question that every new venture must answer. Pure and simple, how does this business add value? Well, for the next 60 minutes, me and my fellow judges sat quietly and listened intently. In a pool of 15 participants, I was excited to see a range and diversity of ideas and the different stages of their plans. Although some of the concepts were early stage and in need of more work, some were more than impressive and already generating a revenue. We evaluated a host of ideas in a variety of industries, from clothing and fashion to personal grooming, hair care, transportation, and of course, technology. Well, after the competition concluded and the top 3 winners were recognized, several of the presenters who did not win approached me and asked me for my thoughts. I hugged and congratulated each entrant and even consoled a few before giving them a crash course on what the top Fortune 500 brands know and call the Classic 6. These are the 6 different ways to add value. Although marketing research is a foundational principle of business development, the most mundane product or service can be enhanced by simply adding value. And no one said it better than Maya Angelou when she said, people may forget what you said and they may forget what you did, but no one will forget how you made them feel. So when it comes to serving your customer and delivering a product or service and carving out a niche in the marketplace, I suggest that you substitute money for imagination and either do it better, do it faster, do it cheaper, do it differently, give more, or make it fun. Implementing the Classic 6 is arguably the easiest and most cost-effective way to enhance your product or service. Now let's dive in. Top of the list, number 1, do it better. When I suggest that you do it better, I'm not proposing that you make vast adjustments or costly enhancements to your product or service. Nope. What I am suggesting is that you adhere to a commitment to excellence in every aspect of your business, especially customer service. Doing it better means never skimping on quality, and quality and excellence go hand in hand. How you do anything is how you do everything. When I personally think quality, I think of Apple Computer. I think of Mercedes-Benz. I think of Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and the other high-end fashion brands. Doing it better is the proof behind your promise, and it doesn't cost a dime, but it will always distinguish you from the competition. Number 2, do it faster. Customer service may not be a race, but there's always a need for speed. Customers don't want to wait, and they don't want you to waste their time. If you make them wait, you risk losing them. The marketplace will always pay a premium for faster service. Forcing your customers to wait sends the signal that you don't respect them, nor do you respect their time. So what's the answer? Well, start with the question that FedEx, Jiffy Lube, and Quick Trip asked long before they opened their doors. What can we do to make sure we're not wasting our customers' time? Number 3, do it cheaper. If we learned anything in the post-COVID society, we are more than aware that price-conscious consumers won't go away anytime soon. From do-it-yourself YouTube channels to Walmart, the number 1 retailer who sometimes can't even match Amazon's prices, to Dollar Tree and Dollar General who refuse to lag behind Target and Five Below. From groceries to apparel, inflation-weary shoppers are flocking to find cheaper goods. So take a tip from those top brands who continually expand their bottom line by doing it cheaper. Number 4, do it differently. A quick glance at Peloton, Barbie, Taco Bell, and eBay says it all. Do it differently. Your business should resemble your personality. Your personality is your best and most distinctive quality about yourself. Look, if you attempt to copy and mimic a competitor, consumers won't have a clear idea or compelling reason why to choose your product or service. So I suggest that you be bold and you do you, because everyone else is taken. By doing it differently, your product or service will never run the risk of being boring or just like everybody else. When your business begins to appeal to everyone across the board, you lose the essence and beauty of your product or service. And speaking of essence, Carolyn Wang, a vice president of Essence Magazine, said it best. Who you are is who you are. And if you cannot be who you are where you are, you need to change where you are, not who you are. In short, entrepreneur, when you do it differently, you're bound to appeal to the consumers that you desire most. Number 5, give more. You don't need an MBA in marketing or consumer behavior to know the benefits that Sam's Club and Costco have known for decades. You underpromise and you overdeliver. And how do you do that consistently? Well, you find a way to give more. You see, in 1912, Cracker Jacks found a way to give more when they placed a free prize inside of every box of popcorn. 50 years later, McDonald's took the concept one step further when they introduced the Happy Meal, and children across the globe knocked down their doors. You catch my drift, business owner. No one has ever changed the game by skimping on quantity. And number 6, make it fun. If you find yourself with a great product or service in a humdrum, less than eventful industry, be brave. Change your approach, take a risk, and add fun or humor to the equation. Now, don't get me wrong, being serious about your business is a requirement. But so many times as business owners, our daily routines may be uneventful and mundane. We can be best in our vibrant, optimistic selves. But don't allow your low energy to cost you sales. Be brave and be authentic. Because authenticity, which shows your human side, is more relatable. Look at the brands who are killing it on TikTok. Chipotle, Red Bull, Carnival Cruise Lines, and Ryanair. What do they have in common? Well, they know how to keep the party going. So be self-aware and showcase your humanity. There's nothing wrong with having a little fun. Well, there you are, the 6 critical insights to add value into your business without costing you a dime. Until next time, this is Dr. Dennis Kimbrough in the Global Classroom, and remember, your wealth choice is arguably your best choice. God bless.